Welcome to Pachinko Machine 101. If and when you own a Pachinko machine, I'm hoping this little video will help with instructional stuff. A lot of people think theirs don't work, but they do actually work. They just need a little bit of help. Usually it's a lot to do with the balls here. And when you load up on balls with this little trough, okay, you hit that little switch. And that's come down to your little jackpot tray here. From here, you can take a little healthy handful. And in this one anyway, I've made a little hole up there. And they go in a receptacle right there. So this receptacle runs over, here, I'll use my finger there, down this little bit here, a little homemade thing there. And then they come into your jackpot wheel. And this jackpot wheel needs to be loaded up when you go through the little tulips or flowers at the front, and it goes ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. So I'll run you through that in a minute, but I'm just sort of showing you the mechanism here. So now your jackpot will drop into this little slot here, and we're going to swing around again, and it'll come out in here, right, and give you your bonus balls. If, when you shoot a ball, maybe better if sorry, I'm trying to handhold this. If you flick the lever here, clink, clink, and the ball goes down and through, you hear a clunk. The clunk means it goes in this nice little tray here to keep them from rolling all over the place, because sometimes you have balls all over the place. So once your tray gets really empty, that sort of thing, you just take this and you can pour it in, well, through that hole or just into the little trough up top there that holds all your pachinko balls. So again, it's really important to have it loaded up with your pachinko balls at the beginning of play and the jackpot thing here. Part of what I'm trying to do with this video is show what can go wrong with the machine during play and that sort of thing. Or a lot of people, they have these in their basements and they go, oh, it's broken. It's not actually broken. They're fairly indestructible unless you've like somehow drop this thing and smash stuff and that. I'm just going to show you a couple things quick here. I mentioned about the jackpot wheel. This little lever over here, which I have labeled number 2, that elevator here, it can be down or it can be up. It needs to be up when the game starts, because the ball will roll into there and roll down this little sequence here and drop. So that needs to be up to kick in the jackpot reel. So there's just certain things that need to be in place before, sorry about the plane, before you really get the game going and have your fun, that sort of thing. So I'm going to pause it here, go back to the front, and see if I can cause things that go wrong, and then show you how to make them right. All right, so here we are, front again, and here is Pachinko time, and the balls bounce and do their thing. Let's see if we can get a jackpot happening here. Here comes one. There you go. They come down. Look at that, 2 jackpots. There you go. 3 jackpots. Oh, bonus. So they're emptying out into that trough. You know, you can send a few with that switch down below. Once again, you can take some sort of on the fly and put them in your machine at the top, because you will eventually run out of balls. That's the thing. This machine is loaded up with about 400 balls right now. So 400 seems like quite a bit, but you rip through them quick when you're flipping stuff. I should have gone through these little numbers here. So lever number 1. If something gets jammed up, and sometimes the elevator will be like this. So let me see. I can activate that. So if you remember on the back side, I put the little elevator thing up, and it should down, and it should be up. So I'm going to put one in the little tulip here, watch, and it won't give us a jackpot. Why didn't give us a jackpot? Because the elevator, your seesaw, really it's a seesaw, you see right there? The little thing's blocked. So once I push this up, ding, there you go. I fixed it. There's a $100 fix right there for you. So that's really the problem with a lot of these things. They're just not set up, and they just don't have enough balls. There is a time with this lever number 1 that I've labeled that ball's gone through that little seesaw. It comes down into here, and it seems to get jammed up. What that's telling you is that there aren't enough balls in your little trough here, so it can't give you a jackpot. The machine will automatically shut down mechanically if it doesn't have enough balls. So that's another one that can be checked out. You can come to this little thing here, lift it up, and it'll clear the ball, and your seesaw needs to be up. And your jackpot reel, which holds, I think, 14 balls, needs to be loaded up. What else can we tell you? Let's see. All right, so another thing that can be done to purge this machine and help it. There's a lever here, which I've labeled number 5. If you look back, so it's up there. That master switch, if you lift it up, it will drop every ball in that trough down into the tray here to purge and clear out the machine. Why you would do this? I'm searching my brain right now to try to figure out why you would necessarily do this. I guess it's kind of like a reset. It resets the whole machine, and then you can put your little elevator up. You can clear the little jobber here, which is by the elevator, that little one that I've labeled number 1 because it's kind of the most important one. So there isn't a lot that goes on back here. It might seem like it, but what have I labeled? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like five things. You just got to check out, and then your machine will work fine for you. This one lever here, it's kind of got the little round thing there. I've labeled number 4 over from it. If you lift that up, you will open up the front glass of your machine. There's hooks here, and it will open up. And why do you want to do that? Balls don't really get jammed here, but what can happen is it can get dirty over time and that sort of thing. You can take, I use swabs and a little rubbing alcohol, and I clean it. This thing was really dirty when I first got it, so I cleaned it all up and that sort of thing. So yeah, you can open this, and now I'm going to close it. It takes a bit of a, I can do this holding the camera, bit of a slam. So you need to slam. I can't do it holding the little phone here, but that is simply to open up the front of the machine. So that's about the gambit of this thing here and what can go wrong. Not sure if you can see the numbers on there, but that's the workings of a Pachinko machine. Not crazy complicated, because even I could figure it out. So just, there's a handful of levers. If they're in the right setup position, you got enough balls, it works. If they aren't in the right position, you don't have enough balls, it's not going to work for you. So that's about the gambit there, I believe. All right, so I kind of ran you through the gambit. So let's see if I can hit a few jackpots here and make that little happy sound. There she comes. There you go. Happiest little sound in the world. Look at that, 3 jackpots. So if you are a new Pachinko owner like Holly Marisco, I hope this has taught you something. So yeah, it's just some basics with the back of the machine. And if you ever need any help, you know where to call or contact. But enjoy your Pachinko machine, Holly. Hope you love it as much as I love mine here, and you had fun and stuff like that. Happy Pachinko. Cheers.